Arlington National Cemetery is ready for Memorial Day. The annual tradition known as Flags In marks the beginning of weekend activities at the cemetery. Members of the 3rd U.S. Infantry Regiment, nicknamed the Old Guard, spent all day yesterday planting American flags in front of more than 284,000 headstones. The unit has carried out this mission for more than 60 years. Hi again, and good morning, everyone. Thanks for waking up with the Valley today. Now 10 minutes before 7 o'clock, and we're just getting started with our nonstop news and weather to the top of the hour. We start with breaking news this morning. The Minnesota special session is over. Early this morning, state lawmakers passed a $46 billion budget, and it includes money for a Moorhead underpass at 21st Street and Main Avenue. Lawmakers passed 5 remaining budget bills late last night and into this morning. The governor has several days now to decide whether to sign the budget. New this morning, Fargo police are investigating a hit-and-run accident that happened early this morning. The victim was hit just after midnight in the 100 block of 24th Street North. There's no information yet on the type of vehicle police are looking for or the condition of the person who was hit. Developing this morning, police in Cass and Clay counties are searching for a kidnapping suspect who they say may have a gun and could be dangerous. A woman was treated at Sanford's emergency room yesterday afternoon after calling police to say her ex-boyfriend forced her into his SUV at gunpoint outside her Fargo apartment. When they got to Dilworth, the woman pepper sprayed him, escaped the vehicle, and ran to a CVS in Moorhead and called for help. The woman was only able to tell police that her ex was driving a dark-colored SUV with Texas license plates and that she believes he is homeless.
I took an action that I can't take back, and I'm not proud of what happened. I should not have responded in the way that I did, and for that I'm sorry.
It's a story new this morning. Republican Greg Gianforte was elected last night despite being cited for misdemeanor assault on Wednesday. Witnesses say he grabbed a reporter for the Guardian newspaper and slammed him to the ground. In his acceptance speech last night, he said he's owning up to his mistake. It's now 6:51. Time for weather and traffic on the ones, and we check in first with meteorologist Lisa Green.
Good morning. We've had a beautiful start to the day. Nice sunny skies with a few clouds passing overhead, but otherwise a nice morning, and we'll continue that trend through the day. Temperatures into the low, even some mid-70s potentially if we can get that sun really going here this morning, warming us up. Also that westerly wind, a nice warming wind, and it won't be as strong as what we've seen recently. We'll see wind speeds into the teens to about 20 miles per hour. Checking out our radar and satellite picture, no rain to show you, but there are a few clouds that are passing by here in the valley. And our temperatures right now, 49 in Fargo, 50 in Grand Forks, it's 48 in Jamestown. The warm spot is Baudette at 56 degrees there. It's 55 in Roseau. The wind a little variable right now, but we will again see that westerly wind currently up to 12 miles per hour. Quick check of our weekend forecast for Memorial Day weekend. Today, probably the driest day of the next 4. Tomorrow, we'll see a chance for some showers and thunder showers popping up in the afternoon. I'll have 76 degrees, so still warm Saturday. Sunday into Monday, our temperatures slide just a little bit. We'll be into the 70 to 60 degree range Sunday and into Monday with some isolated chances for some showers and some thunder showers as well. So not a perfect weekend, but it won't be raining all weekend long, and I'm hoping we'll get to see some sunshine in between. Here's a look at the rest of the 7-day planner. Expect to have temperatures again into the 70s the next couple of days, and Memorial Day, kind of the last of the rain, though Tuesday we might see a little bit of rain shower activity lingering. But notice what happens as we move into the end of the work, or end of the 7-day planner, I should say. Midweek next week, we'll have those temperatures rising back to the upper 70s Wednesday and maybe back to 80 by Thursday for those of you who want to see that number return. Let's check in now with Al for an update on traffic.
Lisa, in our last report, I was talking about the congestion developing on 32nd Avenue South. That continues to be the case. In fact, it's actually much worse than it was originally, or from our last report. This affects eastbound traffic west of Interstate 29. That's where you're seeing the big backups out there right now. As far as the interstate, not bad. Not bad at all. I-94 traffic is steady, definitely picked up, but not really a big deal. I-29 northbound is actually really quite busy this morning. Travel speed strong, 60 to 65 miles an hour. Make sure you are driving carefully today. Willamette Valley Today traffic.
26 minutes before 7 now, developing this morning, Donald Trump's son-in-law and presidential advisor Jared Kushner is under scrutiny by the FBI. Investigators believe he has significant information related to the Russia investigation, but that does not mean they suspect him of a crime. It's unclear what specific information Kushner may have, though he did meet last year with a Russian banker and in December with a Russian ambassador. Kushner's lawyer says his client has already volunteered to tell Congress about those meetings. British police report another arrest in connection with the Manchester bombing. They arrested a man this morning following a series of raids. In all, 10 people have now been detained. 8 are still in custody. U.S. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson is in London today to help mend fences with Britain after details of the investigation leaked to U.S. media. President Trump's revised travel ban has been dealt another blow. The Fourth Circuit Court of Appeals in Richmond, Virginia, has upheld a lower court ruling that blocked the president's travel ban, targeting 6 predominantly Muslim countries. In March, a Maryland judge declared that the revised travel ban amounted to unconstitutional religious discrimination. Yesterday's ruling blocks the administration from suspending new visas for people living in Libya, Sudan, Yemen, Somalia, Syria, and Iran. A federal judge in Hawaii also blocked that executive order and the freeze on the U.S. refugee program. Both the Fourth and Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals would have to rule in the administration's favor to allow enforcement of President Trump's revised executive order. Don't leave your home this summer with an uncertain feeling. Instead, one easy-to-install security system may be all it takes to help you truly relax on your vacation. Let's check in this morning with the Valley Today's Christy Larson. Hi, Christy.
Good morning, Lisa. We've been talking about the importance of having that secure home, especially during the summertime. Scott, a lot of times kids come home on their own, or maybe you're going off on vacation. So this system can not only put you at ease, but it also is something simple to set up for people.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's one of the things that we really wanted to point out with this, is that it is DIY, and we've talked about this morning how you're able to control your entire home with one Jax app on your smart device, but you're able to control your home also through voice activation. And we work well with Amazon Echo. It's fully integrated with our Jax system. So I'd like to show you here basically what I'm talking about. Yeah. Alexa, tell SmartLink to turn living room overhead lights off.
Setting living room overhead lights to off.
Isn't that cool? Yeah.
It's something that, again, you put in yourself, you install it, and then you can add on all these extra pieces. But as you said, you can also try to look for the best prices for those pieces.
That's exactly right. And with the voice command like this, if you're just, if you're at home sitting on the couch and you want to turn a light on or off, it just makes it so simple to do that without even touching your app too. So
I was thinking more if you're really lazy, you don't want to go downstairs to lock the door or shut the garage door. That's where this can come in handy. And we are going to be putting up a story on valleynewslive.com, so you can just go on there and find out more information on how you could get this system. And again, Lisa, I pointed it out. This is something so simple. You can put it into your home, then take it to your next home, take it to your apartment, or maybe even that business that you own.
I do like the easy part of the system. Christy Larson reporting live for us this morning. Thank you. Illegally parked trailers are becoming a big problem in North Fargo, but police say they're going to be more aggressive when it comes to ticketing and towing. We rode along with officers throughout North Fargo, passing several trailers parked on the streets. Officers say trailers can sink into the pavement and cause major problems, which you will pay for in your city taxes. 2 people accused of stealing some valuable collectibles, including World War II items. The Clay County Sheriff's Office estimates the value of these items at about $80,000. Investigators say the collectibles were taken from a home near Barnesville. Justin Marlin and Amber Hedstrom were arrested and now face 9 felony theft charges. It's Friday, and that means it's time to take a look at this week's Valley's Most Wanted. Police say Astrid Kovaci is wanted for conspiracy to commit aggravated assault with a dangerous weapon. Call your local law enforcement if you have any information on his whereabouts. A Moorhead native is heading to the Stanley Cup Finals again. 40-year-old Matt Cullen plays for the Pittsburgh Penguins, and they won Game 7 last night. It was a late night. The Ottawa Senators were fighting for a win, too. They had to go into double overtime. The final score, 3-2. Now the Penguins take on the Nashville Predators for the Cup. The Pittsburgh Penguins are trying to repeat, as you probably remember, for the Stanley Cup. Cullen was part of the team last year as well. The Cup finals can be seen on NBC. Game 1 kicks off Monday night at 7. Let's get our answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. Women are more likely to give men their phone number when approached here. Where? I think we may have stumped people this morning. The bakery. I'm always happy in the bakery, so maybe that's part of it. Remember, you can play along by heading to our Valley News Live Facebook page.
Well, you know, we've got some really nice weather coming up for today. Temperatures are going to be into the 70s for a lot of places, and we hang on to that into the weekend. However, chances for some showers and some thunder showers this weekend, off and on, not the entire weekend long.
The Today Show and CBS This Morning are just about to start, but the Valley Today rolls on the Fargo CW.